This is the M508 trackball from Nulea. Could this be my favorite trackball in my collection? Let's find out. What's up everybody, it's PJ the Great. I hope you're having a super beautiful day, and today we're going to look at the Nulea M508 trackball. Now let's get into the specs. They're labeling this trackball as the king. It is a very ergonomic trackball that is designed for people who have medium to large size hands. It has effortless dual mode switching. Just with the tap of a button right on the top, you can switch from 2.4 gigahertz to Bluetooth. It has precise tracking in tight spaces. This wireless trackball mouse delivers exceptional accuracy and control. It has a 34mm smooth trackball and 4 DPI settings. It is powered by one AA battery that'll last you for up to 6 months of usage. So it's not a bad thing that this is not rechargeable. Now this trackball is chock full of buttons. We got your typical left and right click here. You got your forward and back buttons here. This button right here next to the trackball, that is to control your DPI settings. And the actual wheel itself, you can click down on it and you can click left and right. Now I tried to figure out how you can program the left and the right clicks on the actual wheel. I'm not seeing any software on Nulea's website showing you how to do that, but I'll look more into it, and if I figure it out, I'll pin a comment in the comments down below. The build quality on this feels very solid despite the fact that it's made out of all plastic. It feels very solid, and I don't think you would break this thing from dropping it. Do note that this is a pretty chunky boy, so as mentioned, this is really designed for people who have medium to large size hands, but they're saying that it should work out fine for people who have small hands as well. Here's a little size comparison next to a typical Logitech trackball. As you can see here, it's pretty much bigger. For me, that works out fine because I have pretty big hands. This trackball is pretty simple and easy to use, especially for someone who's been using a trackball for almost 30 years now. But I think if you're a beginner, you'll probably get into it and be able to use it just fine. The trackball right here is easily removable. All you have to do is just stick a pin in the hole right here, remove the trackball and clean it. Every now and then I do suggest, if you're a trackball owner, that you clean this out at least once a month. But one thing I can say about this Nulea is that it seems like I have to clean it a lot more often than the other trackballs that I own. It seems to get dirty really fast. The noise level when you're using this thing is pretty modest. It's not really that loud at all when you're clicking on it. Barely makes any noise at all. And when you're using the ball itself, not that much either. So it's not very distracting to you while you're trying to get some work done, or to others that might be in the same room or in the vicinity. And right here, I'll show you a closer look at the buttons here. You got your on and your off. When you flip the trackball on, it should automatically connect to 2.4 gigahertz. If it doesn't, all you have to do is give the button a tap and then it should connect right up. If you want to connect it to Bluetooth, you push it all the way down and you wait until you see the light blink, and then you'll be able to connect to Bluetooth that way. As much as I love using this thing, and I've been using it for like the past 3 weeks now, it does have some flaws. The first one that I picked up, I was having issues with connectivity. Like it would connect, but then every now and then it would disconnect itself and reconnect itself. I just thought it was a flawed product, but I reached out to the company. They sent me out a new one, and that seems to have resolved itself. But I will say that this thing does suffer from hitches every now and then. For example, like if I'm just scrolling on the web, or if I'm editing a video and I'm rolling the scroll wheel around, every now and then there's a little hitch. And when I'm gaming, it'll do that too, which is a little frustrating. And yes, I can game with a trackball. Like I said, been using them for 30 years now. Outside of that, I can appreciate the build quality. I appreciate how big it is because I have big hands. And for the price at the time of shooting this video is $17.99. You can't beat it. When I picked it up, it was $14.99, but it has gone up. But still at $17.99, I think it's a deal and you should probably check it out. Now, on a rating from 1 to 10, I would give this, I would have to give it a 7 only because the trackball does seem to get dirty faster than the other trackballs that I've ever owned. And sometimes there are little hitches in the scrolling. I even tried taking the ball out and switching it out with a different one, and it does the same thing. So it seems like the little opening for the trackball here is a little bit bigger than it needs to be. If they shrunk that down just a little bit, I think it will prevent those hitches and it'll prevent this thing from getting dirty so fast. Hey, if you like this video, do me a favor and give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. And until I see you in the next review, this is your boy PJ the Great saying Audi 5000G. Yes, I like to collect trackballs too, as well as keyboards. More videos to come. Thank you for joining me. Until next time.